Test, test, test. Test, test, test.
So reset the clock, that's all. Right here.
live right now. Halftime of the other game, so you can make sure we're on. Joe Kitty Hamilton told me when that happened, so we know.
Welcome to Superior Heights for the junior girls basketball finals between the St. Mary's Knights and the Korah Colts. My name's Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Ryan Lillington as usual. Ryan, excited for this junior final here today. What are your keys to the game?
Well, Tony, I've had the pleasure of watching a lot of games involving these two teams, and sometimes these teams face each other as well. And both of these teams are taking pride on their defense. And in games like this, defense is very key. So I think it's going to be, the team that's able to execute their defense the best, get the other team off their game, make them rush in the half court. I think you're going to see some pressure. I know. Coach Kofi is probably going to add a little bit of a wrinkle here as far as pressure goes. Let's see if that Korah team can handle that pressure, and I'm sure Coach Hoover has something in store as well. So I think defense will be the name of the game, and I see this game probably in the 30s, but we'll have to see.
So, Ryan, obviously you've had a chance to watch a lot of these games. I've watched a few of them myself. We know who kind of the big players are here for both teams. Is there anyone that you're kind of looking at for, both teams to kind of maybe an under the radar type person that needs to really step up in order to, give their team the advantage here tonight?
Yeah, when it comes to under the radar players, I mean, I don't know if you even call her an under the radar player, but maybe she didn't get as much press as the others. But number 34, Sophia Fata from St. Mary's. She's just a great player on the board. She's got very active hands on defense. She gets a lot of steals for Coach Kofi's team. She's a special player, and maybe someone you don't think of right off the bat when you think of the St. Mary's Knights. And on the Korah Colts side, uh, you know, players like Emily Bateman. Emily Bateman's another one of those players. She gets a lot of rebounds. She does all the little things right. That team's quarterbacked by Judy Noah, but unsung hero in this game, I think, is going to be Emily Bateman for the Colts. She is one of those, utility knife type players where she can do it all, and she does all the little things that sometimes doesn't get noticed. So right now they're introducing the starting lineups for each team, and each one of these teams, Tony, comes to the game with a ton of talent and some really nice bench players. So we're going to be in for a treat for sure.
So these two teams obviously have met a few times this season. St. Mary's comes in undefeated at 9-0. Korah with a 6-3 record. If you're the coach here of Korah Colts and you're trying to put together a game plan here, something that maybe St. Mary's hasn't seen yet this season, how are you trying to slow this team down, and how are you going to get the victory here tonight?
Well, I'd like to see them maybe throw in a zone of their own if they've been working on it. I mean, I would mix it up. I would mix up man and zone. I would keep them maybe a little bit off balance. I'd show them something they haven't seen yet. But more importantly, it's how they execute on offense. They're going to have to put up points against that vaunted 2-3 defense by St. Mary's, and I would have been concentrating on how are we going to move the ball against that defense? How are we going to keep them moving? They have to do a really good job with their passing. They have to fake one way past the other. They have to penetrate first before making those passes to draw 2 and C4, because they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to just pass it along the perimeter against this defense. They will steal it. So we are off and running, and St. Mary's will have the ball. Sorry, Korah will have the ball. They'll have it underneath their own basket. Looking to score here early on. Addie Tremblay will inbound it. She gets it to Bateman in the corner, but she gets a little bit too excited and she does travel.
Yeah, one too many steps there on the pivot foot. Big advantage here for Marys if they can jump out and get a score here.
Piotto now. She has it at the top. A little bit of a horns action here from the Knights, something I haven't seen much of. A little bit of UCLA, and there it is. Piotto for 2.
Big bucket by Piotto. Absorb the contact, too.
There's that pressure by the defense. It's Fata, like we talked about. Her active hands knocks it out of bounds. It'll be another baseline out of bounds play here for the Colts.
Coach Kofi looking 8+ as usual when he coaches in big games.
Yeah. Nate is a very colorful fellow. He loves to dress up for these types of games, and he's a lot of fun. Piotto now. She has it up top. She gets it out to Fata. She She drives herself, goes strong to the basket, but nice job on the defensive end by McFarland.
Beautiful play by McFarland.
Addie Tremblay now. She drives a 45. Her shot is up just off the back end of the rim. Back out to McFarland. Addie Tremblay now for three. It is just short. And Fata with the rebound.
Yeah, good looks there by Korah. They need to hit those, though, if they want to stay close in this game.
Viato now. She looks inside to Sienna Magley. Magley's left hand is up and over the backboard.
Yeah, it's pretty evident what Korah is doing here early on. Ryan running that 2-3 zone, really trying to collapse the inside, which they did a great job of, and making life hard for Marys.
Yeah, just like we talked about pregame, Tony. Korah hadn't run a lot of 2-3 zone, but certainly they're looking to change things up this game. And Addie Tremblay now with the inbounds, little down screen box action for the Colts to get it to Judy Noah. And Judy Noah now has numbers. Tries to get it inside to Lila Jarrett. She does, but it's stolen away by True Toms. Now Toms now goes up strong. The ball gets taken away there by the Colts. And back into like a 3-2, Tony. Oh, no. No, they are playing man. Viata now. She kicks it out for three. Just off the mark. And Addie Tremblay does a great job fighting for that rebound.
A nice job there by Sophia Fata, like we talked about. Two players going up hard for that ball, and good battle, that's for sure.
St. Mary's now with the baseline out of bounds play. Commonly called a bob in the coaching ranks. Nice job. Nice curl by Jaremko. Jaremko finds the open on a skip. True Tom's shot is just long. Judy Noah with the rebound. She'll come out with it. Addie Tremblay now. Nice job by Maven. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line for two.
Great job in transition there by Korah, Ryan. They ran the floor hard there and was able to make a beautiful pass inside, and great catch on that pass, and was able to go up strong and go to the line for two.
Great job by Judy Noah there on the hit ahead. Emily Bateman, she drives the 45 like she's supposed to, and there's contact at the end of that. She makes the first one.
One thing, Ryan, we didn't talk about before the game, but one thing I was thinking about is the importance of free throws in these in the finals, both junior and senior finals. If these girls can, if they can get to 60-70% from the free throw line, that could be the difference in this game.
Absolutely. Two Toms now. The Korah Colts coming out with a press. They get the steal, but McFarland just throws it away. She had numbers. Back on defense, the Colts. Viato up top. She's got Toms to her right, Magley to her left. Back into the horns action, looking for a little dump inside. Two Toms back out. Grillo, her two is good. Sorry, that was Viato. Bateman now gets it, just sails it over the head of McFarland, and St. Mary's will have it back.
Yeah, you can see the pressure that Mary's has defensively. I mean, they don't give you a lot of space and a lot of time with the ball. So great job by the Mary's defense early on.
I like the pressure here by the Colts. Not necessarily do you have to get a steal, but it does rush the offense in the half-court game when you do put pressure. So like we talked about before the game, the team that's able to handle this pressure, especially early on, is going to improve their chances of winning. And so far, both teams are doing a great job on defense. Jaremko's shot is blocked. Rebounded there by Fata. She gets it back out to Jaremko. She kicks it in the corner for Viato. She looks for a teammate. She finds one in Magley. She goes up strong and one.
What a beautiful give and go that was. Great pass inside. And Magley makes absolutely no mistake putting that home. Free throw with an opportunity to extend this to a 6-point lead. And we got a timeout being called here by the Korah Colts.
Yeah, it's a good timeout here. They're really not playing poorly. They're actually playing well. They just haven't been able to finish on the offensive end. And but when a team goes on a 6-0 run like that, you certainly want to calm the group down. I think it's a great timeout here for Coach Hoover, and settle down his girls and and let them know, hey, we're doing everything we want to do. We just got to execute on the offensive end. Our press is going to create turnovers. Let's take advantage of those turnovers and stop turning the ball over, and we'll get right back in it.
Yeah, so Ryan, if you're Coach Hoover right here, to your point, right? You came out, you guys played hard. You certainly didn't play, terrible in the first 3 minutes of this game. But St. Mary's has been getting quite a few bounces, and it's easy to kind of get discouraged. How are you going to keep the girls focused and kind of keep them driven here?
Well, I mean, to that point, Tony, I don't think Coach has to do much. He's got a pretty gritty group here. The likes of Noah, McFarland, Bateman, Tremblay, Jarrett. I mean, this is a pretty veteran group, and it's a pretty gritty group. I don't think they're ever gonna get too high or too low. So I don't think he's got to say too much to this group.
Good.
Definitely a good question, though.
Yeah.
There's that turnover we're talking about. They can't have those in a game like this one. Great hustle there by Judy Noah, bailing out Tremblay on the turnover and forces a jump ball, and it'll go back to the Colts. And Addie knows that. You got to be careful with the ball in a game like this. Every possession matters. You want to end each possession with a rob shot, in range, open on balance. And that is a good opportunity. That is a good take there by Tremblay. And again, just long. Just can't get them to fall. Here comes Fata now.
Beautiful play by Tremblay.
Nice pass.
What a game by Magley so far.
Magley to Fata for 2. There we go. Lila Jarrett. She gets her team on the board with their first 2-point basket.
Yeah, nice bucket there. Great pass. Good finish.
Nice
And
defense
nice
there.
defensive play too, but just again, there he's getting the bounce.
I think they're gonna call the travel or the foul. Oh, the jump ball.
I think that was Jarrett that put that home for.
She did. What did I say?
I
Yeah,
don't know. I
Lila
didn't-
Jarrett.
Oh, you did. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
It's all good. Baseline out of bounds play. They're gonna line it up. Look to get it in. They get it to Fata. Fata now in the corner. She finds Viato. She cuts from the corner. And St. Mary's a little bit of a UCLA action here to start the game, looking to get those cuts and curls from the elbow. Doing a nice job executing so far. And there's Noah. Her shot, her first one, is just a little long.
Yeah, Mary's doing a great job of forcing Korah to shoot from the outside, and Korah. I think we've had 2 shots, Ryan, from within close, and they got a foul and a bucket. So, that's obviously what Mary's is trying to prevent.
Here's the press. It causes a turnover. And right back comes Magley. Right when you think they have a turnover, that hustle by Magley gets the ball back. And now it's Fata to Viato. Her shot is just off the mark. And now there's a foul here against Chu Toms. A little bit too aggressive.
And she knew that too right away. So
Coach Kofi's not going to mind that. You want your girls to be aggressive, and they're smart. They're not going to get in foul trouble. And if it's only a foul if the referee calls it, so they want to test these referees and see where they're at here.
only 2 officials today, Ryan. Is that standard in the 2 final?
It has been over the years. I know in the past they've had 3, but last few years it's just been the 2. And Bateman goes out with an uncharacteristic miss there by her. A little bit rushed.
Yeah, I think they do an outstanding job. I thought there was 3 of them traditionally. So.
Yeah, there have been in games past for sure. Viato now looking to press it. Sorry, looking to break the press, and now Tom's looking to dribble, and she does get fouled. Not really the one way you want to beat a press. However, she did get fouled that time by Bateman. Just needs to be a little quicker on her rotation, but
Yeah, that was Korah. You could see Korah was real close to having that turnover, and Bateman a little bit aggressive, but that's what you need, especially if you want to get back in this game early on.
absolutely. We got Viato now. She's at the top. She gets it to Fata. Fata now. She looks to curl. She gets it back out to Viato. Viato. Great defense so far here by the Colts on this possession. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. McFarland's all over all over Jaremko, and she gets
What a
the
defensive play.
she
That
gets
was
the jump ball.
outstanding job by McFarland.
This is a gritty group, Tony. It's going to be a battle right to the end.
Avery Zach checks in for Addie Tremblay, first substitution we've seen here this evening.
McFarland now. To Noah. Noah. She drives. The pull up just off the top of the backboard. She gets the rebound, however, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line for two.
Nice effort there by Judy Noah. She takes that shot. Ryan, in your opinion, should that have been a whistle off the top of the backboard, or
No, that
in
one didn't
play?
sit. Yeah, that one didn't sit up there. Just kind of hit the corner of it there and came back down. I think that was a good job by the refs to let that one go. And
Just off the mark on the first one. 2:30 to play. St. Mary's holding on to a 9-3 lead.
Noah misses both, and now back come the Knights. It's Fada. She curls. She kicks. The swing over to Magley. She drives hard. And it's good.
Big bucket there by Maggie. Korah's help defense was just a tad late getting there.
McFarland now. She gets it to Judy. Noah to Jarrett. She swings it to McFarland. This defense is swarming. Tries to get it into Bateman, but she can't control it. And Tom's with the steal.
That's just unbelievable defense, Ryan. There's nothing you can do if you're Korah there.
Viata now. She has it up top. Fada to Jaremko. Jaremko pump, fakes, drives.
Big.
Shot is blocked by Jarrett. Lila Jarrett with a big defensive stop there. And they're going to need more of that from her.
Yeah, we'll see if that gives Korah a little bit of momentum here.
Chloe Carrillo into the game. She's been a key member of this team all season long. You can call her a sixth starter for sure, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that she comes off the bench is a nice treat to have.
Nice job there by Jarrett with the rebound. One and done are the Knights. Back come the Colts. It's Noah now. She finds McFarland. McFarland swings it over. That's how you beat the 2-3. She traveled. Avery Zach traveled there.
Ella Felice comes in the game for, I believe that was Bateman that came out.
Katie McFarland.
Or McFarland, sorry.
Yeah, McFarland out. Felice in. The Knights have it. Back they come. Carrillo. Nice job by Bateman on the rotation to come down and take that ball away, and she is fouled. Oh, no, the ball was
Ball was out of bounds.
yeah, she stepped out of bounds.
Great play there by Bateman, absolutely.
A little confusion there by the Colts and who they have, but now they have their matchups, and unfortunately, the ball just out of bounds there, and the Colts will have it back. Tony, they need a couple good possession. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean they need a couple good possessions here. They need some good looks. They got to get something going. I mean, as well as they're playing on defense, they only have 11 points. They're not able to get anything to fall for them, and they can't keep having these empty possessions.
Yeah, absolutely. And turnovers, right? It's just killed them so far. So, again, they'll get fouls. They're going to go to the line for two. That being said, if Korah can, somehow turn a couple of these turnovers into quick baskets, right? They're going to be right back in this game. So, you don't want to see them kind of get too down and out here early on, because again, they do have the talent to come back and to, make this a game, especially in the finals. You and I have seen quite a few finals together, and we've seen some pretty crazy endings. So, they're never really out of this.
Oh no, absolutely, lots of games to be played. Viato to Fada. Jarrett now has it, and now Korah now in transition. Judy Noah. She gets it to Jarrett. Jarrett. Yeah, a little bit too aggressive there by Viato. Again, Coach Colfie's going to take this aggression because 8 times out of 10 is going to lead to a steal, and I think he'll take those odds. And now McFarland she'll now become the Colts point guard and quarterback of the offense. And these girls got to get something going.
One thing I've noticed, Ryan, is Carrillo, even in the last few games we watched, she's just a defensive stud out there for this team.
One of many for sure. Fada now. She has it at the 45. She's looking for a teammate. She decides to take it herself. She bounces it back out. Gets it inside now to Viato. Viato uses her pivots nicely, but her shot's long. And now back come the Colts.
Yeah, good shot there by Viato, just off the mark.
McFarland now to Zach. Zach looks to get it back to McFarland in the corner. And she's fouled by Carrillo. Nice job by McFarland. Tony, we call that zero touch decisions or first touch decisions or 0 seconds. And McFarland did a great job. She caught it. She ripped. She went baseline. The rotation wasn't quite there on the help defense. And I guess just the rotation wasn't there on her own defender. She was off balance. And now she's going to go to the line in the bonus.
Yeah, these are huge, right? We talked about free throws earlier on. Big opportunity here for the Colts.
I tell you right now, Tony, she's making this one. She's not missing two. Oh, just long on the second one.
Great effort there by Jack, though. 10 seconds to play.
It's going to be Fada. She gets it to Viato. And Coach Goffey's upset he didn't get a shot off, but it's like, Coach, you come out here and play against this defense.
Yeah. Absolutely. Great job by the Korah Colts defense there.
So after 1 quarter of action here at Superior Heights, it's the St. Mary's Knights 11 and the Korah Colts 3.
We just want to remind our listeners that we will be giving out the Player of the Game award. Domino's Pizza here of Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials have teamed up with Sioux Sports to honor the high school player of the game when Sioux Sports streams their regular season and postseason games. Each game, Sioux Sports TV announcers, we will get to select a player of the game for each team, and that player will be awarded a Domino's medium-sized pizza and a Team Essentials T-shirt that says Player of the Game on it. So we'd like to thank our sponsors in Domino's and Team Essentials for sponsoring the Player of the Game award all throughout this season. And, Ryan, based on that first quarter, we might have a tough job today trying to pick a Player of the Game.
Yeah, it's still early. I'm sure someone's going to, as the game goes on, put their name forward. And so far, it's been great team defense by both teams. Magley's done a nice job, not only passing it, but also finishing at the other end. Viato's done a nice job. Fada's done a nice job on the Korah side. Addie Trombley's been all over the boards. Bateman's been all over. Judy Noah's done a nice job. So certainly going to be, like you said, tough to pick a player of the game from each one of these teams. But I'm pretty sure as the game goes on, that name will come forward. And now it's Viato now. She gets it over to Dramko. She gets it to the top to Carrillo. Magley now. She looks for the back cut to Dramko, and she misses the opportunity, but a nice pass there by Magley. Addie Tremblay now, her shot is strong, rebounded there by Bateman. Ella Felice's shot is up, but it's off the mark. And now the Knights will come back. And here comes the press and the pressure by the Colts. Nobody back. There we go. It's Fada now looking for her teammate. And she gets a 3-second call there in the key. So great job there, Tony, by the defense. Pressure on Fada. She can't find anybody. And the 3-second call.
Yeah, nice job there by the Colts. Really need the Colts to get a basket here, Ryan. They've been stymied here for the last almost 5 minutes of play. So, they need to find a way to muster any sort of points here just to get some momentum.
Yeah, nice job by Fada there, bodying Bateman there. No call, and she gets the steal. And now the girls are on the floor again, and it's going to be white basketball here. The Knights will have it. Baseline out of bounds play. They're going to line it up again. on the lane line. Megley goes under, Fata goes over, and Beato comes to the basket.
I was just about to say, look for Viato. They've been doing that play to cut her Viato. She backs up and then cuts right to the hoop, and she's been open every time.
Great job there. Nice finish by Viato, and now it's McFarland trying to keep it alive, and she can't. Nothing going right for Korah so far in this game, and they're going right back to the pressure.
What a pass. What a great look that was, Ryan.
Great job for sure. Viato with a beautiful pass, an uncharacteristic miss there by Megley, and the Colts putting it all out there, trying to get some steals, trying to get something going, but it doesn't matter what they do in the defensive end, Tony. They got to get something going on offense, and very tough against this 2-3 defense. And
yeah, to your point though, Ryan, that you mentioned earlier, I mean, when these teams have played this season, the games have been close, right? St. Mary's won 30-27, 3-point lead there. They won again earlier on, and it wasn't a blowout either. So a nice job of breaking the press there by the Knights. But the point is, Korah knows how to play with St. Mary's. So, early on, it just seems that the Knights have come out and, basically more ready to play, it seems like early on.
yeah, I mean, they're certainly executing on both ends and just really doing a really nice job. And I talked to Coach Kofi before the game, and he thought the defense, rebounding, and the will to win was key in this game. And certainly they're doing a great job on defense. They're doing a nice job on the boards, and they're certainly coming here with the will to win. So check marks all around for Coach Kofi's club. And
yeah, another great rebound there, and that foul will go against Carrillo. 10-point lead here for the Knights. I really like Carrillo. I love the way Carrillo plays, though. I love her aggressiveness. She's not scared. She'll mix it up in there. I just really like her. I really like what she brings to the game. I really think it helps this Knights team.
yeah, so referee's not calling anything there. I mean, Trombley curls. She gets bodied there and no call. And if they're gonna allow St. Mary's to be that aggressive and not calling it, it's gonna be a long day for the Colts.
We got right into the action.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Abby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. You're good. It's a good thing these girls are tough. These tables aren't very flexible. Abby Dremko right into the scores table here. That's not gonna phase her.
Good effort. Another turnover though by the Colts, Ryan. We talked about that a lot, right? About the turnovers, and if Korah wants to stay in this game, they definitely need to cut that down.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you in a game like this. Viato now, she has it. Uses her pivots, gets it to Fata. Fata's strong. And Diracerio in the game, and she got the rebound. Nice job by her, but they need something going on offense. McFarland now gets it inside to Diracerio. She tries to get it back out. Kicks it in. Noah shot partially blocked there.
Oh, nice
Kept in
effort.
bounds. And now the Knights will have it. Viato now. Nice job. Nice pass. And the finish.
Nice finish by Megley.
Great job breaking the press there by the Knights. And a nice job finishing him. Here comes Addie Trombley now. She gets it to Diracerio. They're just swarming her and just rip the ball away. Jaremko just rips the ball away, and back come the Knights. The Colts are there, but they're just not getting their hands active there.
That'll be a foul against St. Mary's. Fata, I believe.
Yeah, that was Fata on that one.
A little too aggressive there. And we got a timeout here by Korah with 4:30 to play in the second quarter. I mean, Ryan, it's only a 12-point deficit, and we talked about that. It kind of seems like it's a little bit a bigger lead here for the Knights. So Korah again, still right in this game, and you know, like we talked about, Korah has scored 27 points against this team. Korah has scored 33 points against this team. You know, they have the offensive ability and they have they have the scheme to do it. They just need to execute.
Yeah, and again, it's easier said than done against the St. Mary's Knights defense. I mean, every time they try to get anything inside, they're just swarming, double teaming, coming to the ball. They don't even have a chance to even get started. And so I don't mind getting it inside. You have to manipulate the defense, especially it's a 2-3 defense they're running. You got to manipulate the defense by getting it inside. But I want to see you get it inside and not even necessarily look to score. Just kick it back out for a long closeout for a three. The Colts have 3-point shooters in Judy Noah and Katie McFarland. So and Addie Tremblay. So they definitely want to get it inside. But with that swarming defense, I would only be looking to get it inside just to get it back out, manipulate that defense.
Yeah, we just want to thank a couple more of our sponsors here: the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, the Algoma District School Board, KISS 100.5, and Country 104.3. Thank you for your continued support of high school athletics.
There's McFarland with that three. It's just a little bit long, and Dremko with the rebound. She gets it to Viato, and now Viato in transition. She goes coast to coast, but it's just off the mark. And yeah, referees, they just a push in the back. It's not a foul anymore, apparently. My goodness. There it is again, another steal. Like,
Gotta come up with something else, right?
yeah.
Run the short corner, run something. You need to do something different.
Viato now. She looks to get it to Dremko on a blast cut, and now she skips it across. Great job, great vision by this Knight offense. And there's drawing two, but this time she keeps it herself, and the shot is off the mark. So good job on defense. 3:37 left to go here in the first half for the in the first half, and it's the Colts down by 12. Jarrett now, she's tripped. It'll be out of bounds for the Colts. Next foul for the Knights, and it'll put the Colts back on the line. So again, look to move it, look to drive it, look to get it to the line for some easy baskets here. Colts need something to get going.
Yeah, the Colts are going on almost 8 minutes or over 8 minutes, sorry, without a basket.
Bateman now. She gets it to Tremblay. Tremblay dribbles it out for the three. She shoots it. It's just a little bit off the mark. And you're going to call a foul on Noah. That might be her second foul. So if I'm Coach Hoover, I'm making sure. No, she's just taking her out. He's just taking her out. In comes Felice. Judy's showing her frustration there on the sidelines. And
Dirizirio's out already for Korah. I thought she gave them a little bit of spark there when she was in for these couple minutes. So look for her to come back in the game soon. There's that same play, Ryan.
yeah, it's just the same thing.
A few times so far. They've had a lot of success with Viato is just absolutely, having a game here so far in this junior final.
And it's a little wrinkle that they haven't showed all year. And I know Coach Kofi likes that 1-4 set. And, it's a Euro ball screen out of a UCLA set. So it's certainly easy action for them to learn, but certainly effective and tough on the defense if they don't know how to guard it.
Yeah, it'll be Korah on the inbound again. But you're right, Ryan. They're just not giving anything in the middle, right? They're trying to always look inside, and St. Mary's is just clogging the middle.
Open three for Addie Tremblay. It's long.
Good luck there by the Colts.
There she is. And there's a foul. And now great effort there by Emily Bateman, trying to get something going for her team. Does a great job with the steal. And now she's going to go to the line here for two. And there's probably not a better foul shooter on the Korah Colts than. Is that not their fifth?
No, that's only their fourth.
Oh, they were a little quick on the putting the last one up there, because when I looked, it was already on the board. So it is only their fourth, so they still need one more. Tremblay now.
Excellent job by Bateman to follow that ball.
Tremblay up. The ball was tipped, but then tipped again, and it'll be Knights ball.
2:32 to play. 14-point lead here by the St. Mary's Knights.
Jaremko to the top to Carrillo. Fada now. She drives the 45 into two defenders, but she does get the ball back and kicks it to Jaremko, who's off the mark. Now it's Magley. She'll drive. Nice patience here, and now Viata will just take it. She'll go strong. Her shot is blocked there by Addie Tremblay. Great defense there by the Colts. They need something here. McFarland now swings it over. Just stolen.
What
You
a play.
can't make those top-to-top passes against the 2-3 zone. They'll steal that all day long, and it's Jaremko with the steal and two.
Jaremko's been a real spark here, too, for this Knights team. Nice play there defensively. Nice move by Jarrett inside.
And it's good. Lila Jarrett with two for her club. A two they desperately needed.
Big turnover there.
Let's see if the Colts can go on a little 6-0 run of their own here. It's Felice for three. Just short. Good effort there by Felice. Her shot just a little short, and back come the Knights.
That was a great shot to take. Korah just needs to nail a couple of those. Of course, St. Mary's to respect the zone, or respect the perimeter a little more.
Fada now. Her shot is in and out. And Addie Tremblay with another rebound. And now McFarland back. Tough to see here with the referee in the way, but it's McFarland for three, and her shot is just short. Good jump ball going to the Knights.
I like it though, Ryan. I mean, if they're gonna get in this game, they're gonna need, they're gonna need a couple threes, and they're getting open looks, and the shots aren't missing by much, right? They're just off. So I like the fact that Korah is not afraid to shoot, and all they need to do is hit one or two of those, and it's gonna soften up the zone a little bit because Mary's will have to respect it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to hit shots, and when the team's in the zone, it's not a bad strategy. Junior girls basketball, it's tough to make these outside shots. I mean, as a basketball enthusiast, I'm not a real huge fan of the zone at this level. I'd like to see more man-to-man, develop the man-to-man concepts, but it certainly has worked for Coach Kofi all season long, and why would you go away from it if it's worked all year? And I know he doesn't do that in senior, so it's just something that he implements here in the junior level, and it certainly is working. That defense has been outstanding all season long, and tonight is no exception. They have only allowed 5 points, Tony, in the entire first half here at Superior Heights, and I don't think we've seen something like that in a long time.
No, they've only allowed one basket in the last 12 minutes, I believe, of play. So, terrific job by St. Mary's. That's definitely no easy task against this skilled, Korah team.
Beato now. She'll have it with a 6-second difference from game clock to shot clock. And see how patient they are here in offense. It's now Carrillo to Jaremko. The skip over to Fada. Fada's shot is up.
What a pass.
Just long, but nice rebound by Magley. Just strong again by Fada. But again, just a hustle by the Knights. There's that will to win. And here comes Villato. And she travels. They call it travel there.
Wow, really?
I didn't see it, but
I'll tell you this, right?
my opinion doesn't matter.
Kyla Villato has come to play tonight. I mean, she has been dominant on both sides of the ball, and her aggressiveness on offense has really, really opened things up for the St. Mary's Knights. And again, right there, she just went up, decided to put a little pressure on, force an errant pass, and with 1.4 seconds left, Mary's has a shot here. Looks like they're happy just to kneel out the quarter or kneel out the half, so to speak.
And that is the end of the half here at Superior Heights. In the junior championship game, it is the St. Mary's Knights 19 and the Korah Colts 5. what you talked about before the game, that defense is going to be key, and the team that was able to execute the best on defense and make it the toughest on the other team's offense is going to win this game. And certainly the story here has been the Knights defense only allowing 5 points for the Colts. And, that defense has turned into offense. They were able to put 19 up on the board, and it's going to be an uphill battle for the Colts in the second half. We'll see what they have in store. My name is Brian Logan with Tony Bonafero. We'll be back in about 12 minutes' time.
Welcome back to Superior Heights Gymnasium. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Ryan Lillington. After the first half of play, the St. Mary's Knights have a 19-5 lead over the Korah Colts. Ryan, now obviously we talked a lot about the defense here of St. Mary's early on. You know, if you're Korah, you obviously have to make some adjustments. So what kind of adjustments are you making to get back into this game?
Yeah, I mean, that defense is just so good. And uh, if I'm the Colts, you really have to concentrate on attacking the gaps of the 2-3 zone, kicking it out, creating long closeouts, take those open shots. You have some length down low, so shoot it and go get the board. You're going to have to do a great job on the offensive boards. Go straight out with it. Look for a second cutter. Kick it back out to 3. But they really have to do a better job of just not passing it along the perimeter or just passing it from the top. I like to see more dribble penetration by the point guard. Draw those 2 top defenders in so you can kick it to the wing, and allow them to get some open shots. And some of these shots have to fall. Like in games like this, you have to make shots. And the Korah certainly deserves a better fate than only having 5 points. I mean, these girls work so hard, and some of their shots just aren't falling, and they can't turn it over. And that was the story in the first half, and certainly can't happen here again. And yeah. But yeah, I mean, these girls certainly deserve a better fate than just 5 points, and I see them certainly having a much better second half.
Do both these teams get to go to NASA, Ryan? Is there a junior NASA for both? Is there like a double A?
Yeah.
Triple, or,
Yeah,
network?
they're gonna both be in the AA AAA NASA that's being held here in Sault Ste Marie. So both of these teams will make NASA regardless of this game. So certainly an opportunity for the team on the losing end for some redemption, and certainly both of these teams are capable of beating the teams from Sudbury. And nice job there by Sienna Magley. Beautiful finish.
Magley has made 3 or 4 of those. I feel like, Ryan, that those little like scoop shots.
Yeah.
She's just she's got a gift for those, and nice job. Those are not easy. And she said, like I said, I think that's her 3rd one I've seen her hit here so far today.
Yeah, she's very fundamentally sound and just a very smooth player. And here we go with that defense. And the Colts have to do a great job of these, like we talked about earlier, these 0-second decisions. You got to get it in your hands and almost know what you want to do with it before the ball even gets to you. And really move that ball, skip it from one side to the other, really manipulate that defense, get flashers into the at the nail or at the top of the key. Even have the weak side guard flash to a gap into the zone. Because just passing it around the perimeter is not going to get the job done, and these active hands are going to keep getting steals. And there's Viato to the hoop for 2.
Yeah, and she absorbed a lot of contact there and was able to put it home. So nice job by Viato, continuing a strong game here tonight.
Tremblay now. She did take one too many steps there. I can see that one from here, unfortunately. And again, that one there we'll call an unforced turnover, and back come the Knights.
Yeah, nice crowd here tonight at Superior Heights for these 2 teams. I mean, Ryan, there's been a lot of. This is quite the rivalry here in Sault Ste. Marie, right? This Korah St. Mary's rivalry in all sports, from boys to girls, and it's a rivalry that kind of has really taken on a life of its own recently. So, nice to see the amount of people who are out here for this junior girls basketball final, and Korah extremely well represented as usual with their student population here.
Yeah, it's great to see the kids out and involved. I know, I gave my boys the night off the other night to come support the girls in their semifinal action game. You want the student population to be out here supporting these girls, and they work extremely hard. Not just for their high school team. They're part of other academies and working extremely hard, outside of just basketball practice with their high school teams. And these girls want to get better, and they work extremely hard. And now they're playing a game with the biggest audience they've ever had. And it's not going the way of the Colts for sure to get going here. And The Knights have just been swarming on defense, executing on offense, exactly what Coach Colfi wanted, and here's the result. Beata now, she gets it to Carrillo. Carrillo gets it stolen there by Addie Tremblay. Now Addie will go to the hoop, and she'll get fouled.
Nice defensive play there by Magli. I mean, she went straight up and down. You know,
Might have got her a little bit on the body there, and
Yeah.
Addie does a great job getting to the line with the steal, and no hesitation there, and hopefully she can make these two. She does make the first one.
talked about free throws earlier on, so
Let's see if the Colts come back with some sort of a full court or
press here,
three-quarter
yeah.
court press here after the make. Rebounded there by Fada, and here comes the Knights. It's Viato up top. Cutting to the basket. Fada's got it in the corner. She looks for Megley. Great job
play.
there.
I think she just stepped out of bounds.
She did just step out, but again, like Addie Trombley is just a baller. She's all over the floor. We've called her name numerous times. She's getting steals. She's getting rebounds. She's driving to the basket hard. She's doing everything she can for her Colts to win. And it's certainly not lack of effort for these lack of points. Just a swarming defense and some shots that are just missing here for the Colts.
A nice job by Marys on the offensive board there.
Great job on the second effort.
What a play by Fada.
Just a great job by the Knights to get that second effort on the offensive rebound, and Fada makes no mistake, and she goes up strong. Bateman now. Well, they call a foul. They've been super aggressive.
They did call a foul, yeah.
Be a push there. I mean, again, if I'm the Knights, it's only a foul if the referees call it. If they do that 5 times, the referee calls it once. I mean, you're certainly having an advantage there. And nice job there by
They've run that same.
Addie Tremblay, and she hits the 2 that time.
They've run that move about 4 times now, and they make a couple of those again. They're going to force Marys to soften up the zone.
Viato now. She's going to get.
Nice
There we
play
go.
again.
Is he calling a foul here or just out of bounds? Nope, just out of bounds. So it's going to be Korah sidelines out of bounds play here. Judy Noah is going to quarterback this offense. She gets it over to Addie Tremblay. You want to get it in her hands every possession, and she drives the 45, travels.
Nice defensive play there by, I think that was Carrillo.
Yeah,
Again, steps right up, Ryan.
Yeah, she steps up and does a great job and causes the travel there. And back come the Knights. Jaremko now. She looks up top to Carrillo. Carrillo to Fada. Fada. She travels. So a little sloppy here by both teams to start the second half. Few turnovers here by both teams. Back come the Colts. Dribble handoff to the top to McFarland. McFarland swings it back over to Noah. Noah drives. Pull up. Foul. And she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice aggressive play there by Noah. Nice shot. Able to get the foul and go to the line. I'm not sure who that foul was on, but I know there's a couple girls out there, Ryan, who have to have 3 fouls by now. So, again, there's still 4 minutes left in the third quarter, so lots of time, but something to keep an eye on.
No, absolutely. Game is a game of runs. Hopefully, the Colts can get a run here just to get back in this ball game and make a game of it. But back come the Knights. It's Viato. Nice job there defensively by Bateman, but she did knock it out of bounds, and Carrillo will take it out. She'll inbound it to Viato, and the Knights will set up. Pass and cut there from Viato. Swings over to Fada. She drives hard, kicks it out.
Oh, what
Nice
a
block by McFarland. Just a great job on defense by Katie, and now the Colts need a bucket here. Get it inside to Jarrett. Jarrett looks to kick it back to Addie. Addie, the floater is strong. something we've seen from these girls tonight, Tony. You know, their floaters have all been a little bit strong and tough to find the touch here at this age. And now it's Viato. Nice job. And
That was a beautiful move by Viato with the footwork there. One thing about Magley though, Ryan, I think that's got to be her 5th or 6th rebound here so far tonight. She's had a heck of a game under the boards.
she's done a great job all the way around. Very well-rounded player. Now it's Noah. Her shot is just off.
One thing I've noticed too, Ryan, is both of these teams seems like they haven't gone to their bench a whole lot here, right? So, these girls are in remarkable shape to, play an entire game here at this pace and at this level. So, good on these girls for their conditioning. Impressive to see.
Oh, absolutely. And now the steal there by Jarrett. Judy Noah looking for McFarland, and she just wasn't looking. And I mean, it's the right idea to get it there, but if she's not looking, just keep going right to the basket.
So Ryan, you've seen obviously more games than I have this year. I am surprised by the lack of substitutions going on. Has it been a kind of a short bench all year with these two teams?
No, but it is the playoffs. It is a championship game. Your best players, again, have to be your best players when your best is required. And coaches are relying on this. It's a short bench for the Knights. It's a short bench for the Colts. And they're going to have their best 6 or 7 players finish this one out and may the best team win.
Yeah, with 2:15 to play, 16-point lead here for the Knights. The Colts again with that same move, and Tremblay just off the mark on that one.
She was just a little long, and now it's Viato. She looks to kick it ahead to Carrillo. Just goes off her foot and out of bounds. And nice job by the defense there. Lila Jarrett in on the action.
Now the Korah Colts faithful, junior football team up there cheering loudly for this Korah team to get back in the game.
Yeah, I just don't like. Nice job here on the hit ahead again, off her fingers and out of bounds. I just don't like the Korah strategy of starting their offense in the alley, Tony. I mean, you're not really manipulating the defense on that first pass. If you have 3 up top with the girl in the middle, if she drives the nail, which is in the middle of the foul line, it's going to draw 2 defenders. Then she can kick it out and then play off that, either the shot or the quick attack into the gap of the defense. Maybe a little floater. There's no screens at all. Again, on the top of the zone or the bottom of the zone. Certainly could have a wing player screen that top player for the Knights, and then have Judy Noah drive and curl around that screen, maybe for a little jump shot, free her open, or maybe a down low pass to a flashing low post player. But starting that offense on the wing there, it doesn't manipulate the defense whatsoever, and the Knights are taking advantage of that.
Yeah, it's pretty evident early on, that St. Mary's definitely had just come out almost wanting that, like you said, right, the will to win, right? They came out and really took it to Korah in that first quarter, and Korah's had a tough time kind of trying to be able to fight back here. But again, 16 points down with 1:47 to play. If they can get a couple quick baskets, get to within 10 going into the fourth quarter, anything can happen, especially here in junior basketball.
An uphill battle indeed, but I've got faith in these girls as well, Tony. Anything can happen, and here comes Noah now. Nice, better see. There's that first touch decision, and great job by Addie. She just couldn't get it to fall, and that's what they're gonna have to do. They just need these opportunities to fall through the basket.
Yeah, nice effort there by Bateman. Tried to run it down, unable to do so. Viato take the ball here for the Knights.
Swings it over to Carrillo. Carrillo now to Magley. Magley back to Carrillo. It's stolen there by Bateman. It's going to be another jump ball situation, and it'll go to the Knights.
Yeah, Viato was in there against 3 Colts, and Viato was able to get 2 hands on that ball and force the jump ball. Again, let's see if they look for Viato on this inbound play, as they've ran it 3 or 4 times here tonight, and Viato's gotten a good look each time.
Swings it out this time to Fata.
Nice pass.
Back out to Carrillo. Carrillo looks for a cutting Magley, but she decides to get it up top to Viato, who drives aggressively, rebound, and fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Kyla Viato continuing her strong performance here tonight and going to the line for 2 more, looking to extend the lead here for the St. Mary's Knights.
Yeah, just a great job driving. She follows her own shot, gets a rebound. Again, man, rules of an offensive rebound. Go right back up with it. Look for a second cutter. Spray it out to the 3-point line. And she just went right back up with it aggressively, was fouled, and back come the Colts. I want to see dribble penetration there, and there's the travel again by Addie Tremblay, and it's tough. It's tough to drive into the teeth of a 2-3 zone without some intentions with that, and whether it's to draw 2 to kick out or to take a couple dribbles, take the jump shot, but when you hesitate there, bad things are going to happen, and bad things happen there. But again, good defense by the Colts, causing a turnover by the Knights, and I hate beating this drum over and over again, Tony, but they need something to get going here, something positive to head into the fourth quarter. There's that.
Yeah. Again, that's not it, right? You can't pick up your dribble that far out. So Ryan, with 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter, I think Korah definitely needs a 3 here if they want to get back in this game, and it seems like that's kind of what they're looking for here.
There's Bateman now.
Oh, what a move by Bateman.
Look at her just get that rebound. What a great job by Bateman getting the rebound. She tries to get it out to Lila Jarrett for a shot. She's fouled in the process, and it's going to be a bonus time here for Emily Bateman. And like I said earlier, she didn't get the opportunity last time, but I think she's one of the best free throw shooters in the entire junior loop. So certainly somebody you want there for the Colts. She makes no mistake on the first one. And let's see, with 20 seconds left, maybe Korah puts on that press, tries to get a steal, try to get something before the half is over, or the quarter's over. Sorry.
You kind of think they have to, right?
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
Just in and out. Nice
What a
rebound by.
Tremblay.
Oh, just couldn't get it to fall. Addie Tremblay with a beautiful rebound. Used the left hand and just in and out. And now back come the Knights. One last possession. It's Fada now. She looks to drive. She does. Kicks it out. Shot is long by Carrillo. Rebounded by Judy Noah. And at the end of the third quarter, it is the Knights 26 and the Colts 10.
Yeah, a little better effort there from the Colts in that, coming out of the half, and they were able to kind of stay with the Knights here in that third quarter. Problem is they need to somehow figure out a way to overtake the Knights, right? That's obviously much easier said than done, and the Knights have just done a terrific job so far. Not allowing what they're doing. They're not giving Korah any space, right, Ryan? I mean, they're not giving them any room to kind of look around, and as soon as Korah has the ball, there's at least one St. Mary's defender just all over them all the time. So terrific job here by the Knights. And again, I don't think that what we're seeing is indicative of, Korah necessarily playing bad. I just think this is one of those situations where St. Mary's is playing that good.
Yeah, absolutely, Tony. It's a buzzsaw over there. That defense is just relentless. And it's draining as an offensive player. Let's face it. I mean, every time you come down the floor, you see 5 girls. They're just balling out on defense. And possession after possession, there's no easy buckets, right? And in a game like this, you need some easy buckets to go your way. And the fact that Korah has to earn every single basket is certainly draining mentally. And the Knights have had a couple of those easy buckets. Their defense has made it easier on them on the offensive side. And again, we talked about who's gonna force their will on the other team's offense, and it's been the Knights, and that's been the difference. And here come the Colts. Katie McFarland now gets it back to Judy Noah. Her shot is up.
Oh,
The 3 is just short.
that looked like it was right on line, Ryan. Right, so short.
There's Addie Tremblay now with the steal. Now can she finish on the other end? Stolen back by Jaremko, fouled by Addie, and the frustration continues here for the Colts. Right when things go right, Tony, something goes wrong, and it's kind of been the story of this game for the yellow and white. Judy Noah now picking up Viotto. She gets it, dribble handoff,
Like,
little get action
what a
there.
defensive play there, though, by McFarland.
Great job by McFarland. Jump ball situation.
That's got to be McFarland's third block so far that we've seen here tonight.
Yeah, she's done a great job. True Toms now. True Toms will have it. She will inbound it. Into Fata. Back to Toms. Tom's shot is up. Off the top of the backboard and rebounded there by Jarrett. And back come the Colts. Hit ahead. Shot. McFarland. Just long.
That's not a bad shot by McFarland, though. She had a good look there, and that's what Korah needs. Like you said, they need a couple of those to go down.
Yeah, McFarland is one of the best 3-point shooters in the junior loop. Just not able to get her shot off against his 2-3 zone. And when she does, she doesn't have a lot of time. She's got to get it up quickly. And certainly a nice job there by the
What a
Colts.
play there by number 21. Trevenko falling to the ground, makes a pass that split 3 Korah defenders. So outstanding job there.
Trombley now. Traveled again. Coach Kofi was all over that. And you got to put the ball down before you make any moves there. And again, you need looks at the rim. Every possession, you need something at the rim. Give your girls an opportunity to get a rebound. And unfortunately, just a few too many steps there. Now back come the Knights. Jaremko out to Viotto. Viotto now. She looks to get it to Magley, but it's off her hands and into the hands of Bateman. And back come the Colts. Gets to McFarland. To Jarrett. Her shot is up short. Rebounded there nicely by Jaremko, and back come the Knights.
A good look there by Korah.
McFarland now. She gets it. Back come the Colts. Nice pass and foul. Good job by Judy Noah. She gets it down to Bateman, and she's going to go back to the line for 2.
So while we have a little break in the action here, we just want to go back and thank a couple more of our sponsors. We'd like to thank Bob Davies at Freeze Frame Photos. You can visit all Bob's pictures at www.suesports.smugmug.com. That's suesports.smugmug.com. We'd also like to thank the GFL Memorial Gardens and the Children's Aid Society of Algoma. And we'd also obviously be remiss if we didn't mention the Elite 8 Basketball Academy, which is owned and operated by our very own Ryan Lillington. Ryan, while we have a little bit of a break here, what do you guys have coming up that people can sign up for, and how do they get the information?
Yeah, thanks, Tony. I mean, we are certainly proud. The Elite 8 Basketball Academy, that is very proud to be sponsoring both boys and girls high school basketball in this 2022-23 season. And we have right now going on, we have the junior NBA program going on for elementary school kids. We have over 100 kids registered to that. And we also have the varsity girls shooting and finishing school happening now. Their last week will be this coming Sunday. We have some high performance training on tap there for the high school girls. That'll be happening following this week, as well as fundamental training for that same age group for the varsity girls. At the same time that's happening right now, the registration forms are out for the varsity boys to have their shooting and finishing school happen every Sunday at the Sioux College Health and Wellness Center. So certainly excited to get that started. And our coaches have done a great job, Tony, putting these programs together and really executing them. And we've got a ton of great qualified, enthusiastic, and passionate coaches. And the girls have been loving it every Sunday, and it's going to be nice to see them continue on after these sessions are over. And Nice job there by Bateman, and here we go. We've got 5:47 left to go. It's a 15-point lead, and let's see what happens. Nice job by True Toms. Another block shot.
Jarrett,
That time, that's Jarrett with the block. That's her second of the ball game. And now here comes again. She travels. Put the ball down, Patty.
Here comes that press we've been looking for.
Sometimes she's just too quick for her own good.
Yeah.
She's trying to get there so quickly, and just got to put that ball down. First thing she's got to do. Dremko bounces back up. Certainly not intentional there by
No,
Bateman. And
Bateman went over, I think, was going to apologize. But
yeah,
when she saw she was okay, that was all that mattered.
right back to the action. True Toms now. She'll get it to Dremko. Sorry, that's Viato. Viato swings over to Dremko. Dremko drives a 45 hard, and she finishes.
Make that pass, Ryan, and got the defense of the Colts to shift over, and she gave herself a lane. Outstanding move there.
She's not going to miss from there, Tony. And now back come the Colts. And again, those active hands by the Knights, taking the ball away. Back they come. Perillo now. To Dremko. She looks for a cutter. Back to Viato. She gets it to Tom's. Pump fake. Back out. Shot up. It's good.
What a shot by Viato.
Oh, they can feel it now, Tony. They are jacked up, and those offensive shots are now going to key this defense. They're going to be more aggressive than ever, and they're going to be on the floor diving for loose balls like they are now. And a little bit of a travel there that time by Dremko. It's going to be Colts ball, but sometimes the defense sparks the offense. But now I can see this offense is going to spark this defense, and man, this Knights team is rolling.
Yeah, another shot there. Just
There
off
goes
the mark.
Dremko now.
Dremko's had a heck of a second half, Ryan.
She has.
Viato's been a heck of a player. So has Perillo, Fana. They've all had strong games. But in this second half, I think she's definitely been the one that's caught our eye here the most.
She has. I mean, it's been Viato from start to finish, but she certainly had help from a variety of players at a variety of times, and that's kind of been the strength of this St. Mary's Knights team. It's a very well-rounded team. They're all kind of the same player. They can all drive to the basket nice. They can all finish. They can all shoot. They play great defense. Just I know Coach Colfie, says what a fun team this is to coach, and you can certainly see the fun that they're having playing together as well.
Yeah, when you have a fun team to coach, you know this, Ryan, it makes coaching a heck of a lot easier, right?
Absolutely, and there's McFarland. Her attempt is just long enough. Fada. She gets fouled there by Jarrett. And now either they're really quick on getting those fouls up there, or it's going to be bonus time for.
No, they got it up pretty quick. Yeah,
Lightning fast over there, girls. Sadie Graubarger, Emily Allard, and company. Taya Shackleton over there. They are one professional group.
Oh, what a pass.
Viato now looks to back down Noah. Passes it out to Dremko. Her shot is off the mark. Rebounded nicely by Tom. She can't get it to fall. And back come the Colts in transition. Noah now to Tremblay into Jarrett. But again, active hands by that defense. No foul called there.
I mean, I thought that was all ball. Viato again.
It was. Just a great job by the defense. Dremko now. And that ball just gets out of bounds.
And there's a three that's just off the mark. just like to remind our listeners and the people watching that we will be handing out the Domino's Pizza and Team Essentials Player of the Game for both teams. We'll be making that announcement around the 1 minute mark of the fourth quarter, and both will receive a free medium pizza courtesy of Domino's, as well as a Team Essentials T-shirt that's a Player of the Game.
Tremco now. Her pass is off the mark, and now here come the Colts. Bateman, she can't get her shot to fall. And back come the Knights. Certainly with 2 minutes left to go, Tony, it's going to be close to impossible here, just running out the clock. Addie now gets it inside to Jarrett. Jarrett looking for something positive here for the Colts. Just can't get it to fall in. Again, there's Fata with the rebound.
Yeah, you're starting to see Coach Kofi. You assume he's going to empty the bench here soon.
Nice job by Viato going hard to the basket. And Judy Noah had the foul there, or she was going to make two. So a good foul there by Judy. And Viato's going to go to the line. And you said it, Coach. It's empty the bench time. And in comes three for the Knights. And just a great job. They're going to hear it from the crowd, I'm sure.
A terrific job by those girls. And, they came to play here today. And Viato, again, makes no mistake. Vanessa Gallo and Marissa Levesque in the game, along with we don't have a number 3 on the roster here, Ryan. So we apologize.
There's Viato again with the steal. She looks to get it back in bounds. She does. Rahona now to Levesque. And now that ball's taken by Emily Bateman. Bateman now. She looks to get it to Felice. She does, and it's good.
Big basket there for Ella Felice.
Substitution here. Viato is out. And Ellie is in.
So, Ryan, our player of the game for the St. Mary's Knights, I think you and I have talked about that, talked about her enough here today, and we agree that the player of the game goes to number 4, Kyla Viato, who is just unbelievable on both sides of the floor here for the Knights. Ryan, one thing that really stood out was anytime Korah kind of had a little bit of pushback, she was able to kind of slow the game back down and regroup, right? So I think that was huge. So congratulations to Kyla Viato. And the player of the game for the Korah Colts. You want to make that announcement?
Absolutely, Tony. I mean, she's been all over the floor. I mean, things certainly didn't go her way all the time, but I mean, all over the floor on rebounding the ball, being aggressive in transition, going hard to the basket. Just an overall great effort by Addie Tremblay, and she's going to be the Domino's and Team Essentials player of the game for Korah. And with 35 seconds left here, just a great opportunity for some of the girls who haven't got a ton of minutes this game to go out there and get a sweat on and put in an opportunity of their own and feel like they were part of this championship. And now here comes the Colts. It's Avery Zapp. Her shot is up, just off the mark. And now, Perhonen now.
So congratulations to the St. Mary's Knights.
They are your 2022 Junior Girls Champions. Congratulations to Coach Kofi. Job well done, Coach. And just a great team effort for those girls. They led the league from start to finish. They've been the most dominating team from start to finish. And again, here they made no mistake. And just what an effort. What a game. And what a team.
Yeah, congratulations to both teams. They both came out hard here. It's tough, right? You mentioned it earlier, Ryan. This is arguably probably one of the biggest crowds that either of these two teams have played in front of. So there's obviously a little bit of stress that can be involved with that. And I think both schools and all the girls out there handled themselves extremely well. And It was a good, hard-fought game. So congratulations to both teams, and look forward to watching these girls as they progress throughout their high school career.
No, absolutely. Again, the Colts deserved a better fate. They certainly played extremely hard. They couldn't get things to fall here at Superior Heights, and your heart bleeds for these girls because you know how hard they work. But they learn from games like this, and it's games like this. Now you know what it's like to play in a game like this, and how hard you got to bring it, and how you have to execute. And these girls, I know them very well, and they'll certainly be better for it in the future. And stay tuned, folks. We're going to have a great senior matchup game as they make some announcements here at Superior Heights. It's the same two schools will be faced here at the Superior Heights gym, and it's going to be one heck of a game, just like this one. You're going to see a very, very tight battle. So stay tuned. We'll be back here at 7 o'clock for that game. You won't want to miss it.